Good Saturday morning, everybody. Welcome back to the homestead. Today is this weekend is Mother's Day weekend, and you know what that means in Tennessee? Tomato planting. It's time for the tomatoes to go into the garden, so we're gonna get those out of the greenhouse where they've been resting and acclimating for the last couple of weeks, and we're gonna get them in the ground. We thought we'd bring you along with us. Let's get busy.
And it's Mother's Day, so I'm hired from the neck down
That's right.
today. And tomorrow.
Take you through the greenhouse and show you what we got going on in here.
Here, let me get the door for you, baby.
Hey, I appreciate that.
You know what I got in my hand?
What?
Our slice of heaven.
That's right. That's right. As you can see, everything in here has ballooned out in the last few weeks. I mean, we've got it growing on in here. All the brassicas and the cold weather crops are starting to finish up. So we're going to be pulling these out directly. So we've got my sweet peas coming on right here. But here are all of our tomatoes. So they've all been resting and acclimating in here. And we have several different varieties. I'm blocked in. I can't get over there. But we have walk through there and show them. We've got Romas growing. We've got beefsteak. We've got some heirloom, some heritage breed, some heirlooms. And so we're just going to kind of put a little mixture in the garden out there and get them going. I've got a couple planted in here that are doing really well. That right there is an heirloom Abraham Lincoln tomato. So it's doing really good.
We have to save some seeds from it because that was the only one germinated, right?
Yes, it was the only one that germinated of that variety. So, and looks like we've got some volunteer sweet potatoes. So our sweet potatoes will be going in after we get all these tomatoes planted in the ground too. So let's start. I guess
our potatoes are budding. What's that mean?
Yeah, the potatoes are blooming, so that means they're getting ready. They're making potato. That means they're making potatoes.
Oh.
They're making spuds. So those are our Kennebec potatoes. Over there, we got our red Norlands. Our red Norlands will be coming out of the ground next weekend. Or, yeah, about next weekend. Weekend after next. The end of May. So, I guess what we need to do first then, baby, is cut the holes.
Can you eat these?
You can eat those. You gonna try one?
Yeah.
These are sweet peas. See how they taste. Are they sweet? I bet they taste good. They're crunchy.
Those are sweet.
Yeah. So you can eat them like that and like stir fry, or you can let them make peas inside, which makes your English peas. You can shell them for English peas.
Got a little string on them though.
Yeah, they do.
Got good flavor.
Well, good.
Right.
Yeah, they're starting to fill up.
Hear that?
They're starting to fill up with blooms. So we have roughly 30 plus tomato plants in here, so we'll just see how far they go out there. And
now I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
But you set them out where you want them, and I'll cut the hole.
Okay.
And put them in,
okay.
and I ain't gonna say nothing about spacing.
Well, I'm gonna use my 1 foot spacer,
Okay.
which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I need to go look at the thing, a tomato needs 4 square feet.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we'll just space them about 2 feet apart. That'd be fine.
Okay.
But I know we have beefsteak. We have artisan blush. We have let's see, artisan blush. The Granny Cantrells and Muscovich. And so we have 4. So I want to probably mix the varieties.
I would, yeah.
Just for pest pressure or whatever. I mean, I don't know that would make a difference. I know we have 4. These Romas are not ready to go in the ground, so I may plant them in the ground in here and see if they get on up. But so I think we have 4 varieties here. That's Muscovich. And see, some of them are little, so I don't know. I'd say let's start with the biggest ones like these.
Okay.
Like Martha Washington. So we have 5 varieties out here. So I will mix and match the varieties, but I want to make sure that before we discard the cups that we make sure we know which are which.
You got them marked on them little
Well, some of them have these little things, and then some of them just have tape on here like that. Says Blush Artisan. Okay. See, they do need to come out of these cups though. They're getting. I mean, I could go and grab some popsicle sticks and we can do that. I don't think that they'll last that long outside though.
They won't.
Which is the thing.
Yeah, they won't. If
I have the variety on video, then I can go back and make like a diagram of what's what. Yeah. So let's just do that. Okay. All right, so I will start walking them out there. Is that?
You walk them out. I'm gonna go play with some fire.
All right, cool. All right, meet you at the, what are we calling that? The tomato.
It's watermelon and tomato, so it's gonna be WaterMater Patch.
It's the WaterMater Patch. That's right. That's a perfect.
WaterMater Patch.
Yeah. Let me just give y'all a little look-see out the back door too of my wild flower, my wild herb.
I'm going to take
garden
one
back here. So in my wild herb garden back here, I've already got chicory and mullein growing back here. So we're going to be doing a little bit of work back here. Oh, look at there. There would be some.
That's the yarrow.
That's the sulfur cinquefoil.
Sulfur cinquefoil.
Sulfur cinquefoil. And then also over here.
Oh, Jim's been here.
We also have catnip growing over here. Those are oxeye daisies. I don't think they're medicinal. And then way over there is some yarrow.
Did I bring the torch?
So we got to get some work done on this. Jim's going to rent an excavator and kind of dig this out a little bit and pretty it up. And then so right outside the greenhouse will be my, I'm going to dedicate this all to wild herbs that are growing here on the homestead. All right, so back to the WaterMater Patch.
Where do I set the torch?
I do not know.
House.
All right. First up, we got Granny Cantrells, I believe is how you say it. Granny Cantrells. And let me actually, oh, just dumped her over. She's good looking. Let me borrow this little tub right here. We got a Granny. That's another Granny. What would be this? Is a Blush Artisan. Mortgage lifter. Oh, we have more than I thought. Mortgage lifter. Beefsteak. Granny. Well, she's starting to root to the ground right there. Muscovich. Also Muscovich. Muscovich. They're a little bit dry. They need some water. Muscovich. Martha Washington. We may have 6 varieties out here. I do that all the time. Martha Washington. In there. Martha. All right. I need a beefsteak. Here's a beefsteak. Here's a good looking beefsteak. All right. We have 6 varieties, baby.
Okay. Is that big enough?
Here are the first 6. I'll start down here. Or do you want me to come right behind you?
Oh, it don't matter. I'm gonna go through here. How far apart do you think you want them? About like this?
Yeah, two. Yeah, I think that'll be plenty, don't you?
That's about 2 foot.
Okay. And then we're just going around the outside. We're not doing any down. We're not double rowing these, right?
I wouldn't think so.
Okay.
You might put one in the middle because when them buying
Oh, that's true. We could do one in each, in between
just
each
one
one.
there and one there in the middle. And,
Okay,
and
that'd be
leave
good.
it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go through and cut the holes and torch them, and then we're ready.
All right. Well, I will.
Is that okay?
Yep.
And then we may have to find a place to plant some more.
That's why I was thinking we could plant them down there with the annuals. That's why I'll bring just 6 at a time, so it'll be different varieties. We'll see how far they go.
Okay. This is where you want them?
That's where I want them. I've got them all. I went through, and so I know which variety is where, so I can go through and make a chart tonight. And then the rest of these in here, we can either disperse them throughout the annual bed down there, which is probably a good idea. And then some of the, like the Romas, I'm going to leave up here, and I'll probably end up planting them up here.
Okay.
In the greenhouse. All right, little wrap up of this section. The WaterMater garden is done for the most part. Jim's putting in the last plant as we speak, but everything looks good. We know that it's going into the 40s tonight, so tomorrow these plants will all look like they're dying. So, but we know that they're not. But it's good. So we ended up with what's 21 tomato plants, 6 different varieties, and we have 2 different varieties of watermelon and 1 variety of honeydew melon.
Let's go do something else.
And now we're moving on to the annual bed where we're going to be planting green beans, yard-long asparagus beans.
Ooh, that one.
We may actually, I don't know if we'll get over to the pumpkin patch today, but we're going to try. But
they're growing.
They are growing, so we'll keep check back on that. So, hey, let's go do something else.
Yeah, what she said. Hired from the neck down today, boys.
All right, so Jim's going to start with weed eating. He's going to weed eat around
I ain't got
our
my
boxes,
glasses.
and then I will get in there and pull the weeds and get the beds ready.
I got to get my safety glasses.
And I think we've decided that we have voles that are eating our apple trees, so we don't think either one of them are going to survive.
No, they ate the roots last winter, and then they've come in here. These started blooming out, and they've chewed out.
Yep.
All the way around. This only has this. Probably it'll be dead.
Sadly.
Oh,
sadly, because that was
apples.
a Fuji apple tree, and it made really good apples. So we're hoping that, and that's a Gala apple down there. We're hoping that they don't go on down, because we've got 3 more apple trees down there.
I gotta go get my safety. Well, maybe I got some over here.
I washed your safety glasses.
Yeah, but that's uphill over there. I might have another set.
Here is our annual bed in the middle of our food forest. As you can see, it's kind of grown up. We've got some hyssop, some sage, some rosemary, some borage, all perennials growing in there. And then over the cattle panel is where we grow our green beans. And then I have another cattle panel right there where we do cucumbers, and then the yard-long asparagus beans over there too. So I think I'm going to do that whole trellis of yard-long beans because we really liked them. And then I've got cucumbers going in the high tunnel. So, but yes, you can see it's a lot to clean out. So we're going to get started on that. Camera's rolling. Behave. All right, what you need, baby?
Well, I want to get these dandelion roots out. You got one of them diggers?
Yep. Let me just bring the stuff. Maddie went back in. She had enough gardening today, she said.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut that sage. I'll probably go ahead and dry it.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, it smells so good in here. Look at the beautiful borage.
Oh, where's mine at?
Oh, I don't know. Were they in the cart?
Oh, I don't know. This one's fine.
Okay.
I didn't know if you need this one.
No, I'm going to cut.
I've grown partial to that other one.
Oh, well, if it's, I'll get it. I don't know if you
No, it's fine.
Let me just get it.
I'm going to break this one.
I just didn't see it in here. Oh, there it is.
I'm just kind of pulling what I can, trying to get roots out.
Yeah.
And then we'll.
Well, that's why I wanted to get this sage out before we started.
Seen worms down in here.
That's good. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, that smells so good. Oh, might as well get down in the ground with it. Yeah, there's a whole lot of new growth coming up down here.
Yeah, I see bowl holes.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
Yep.
But my man will. Next time we in town.
Hey, we'll do a little Caddyshack on them.
Yeah. Worms though, man, live with the worms, that's awesome. You know, it took a couple years to get worms out here. Or start getting good ones.
Yep.
They're everywhere, that's good.
That is good.
Well, it does smell good. Smell it over here.
Yep. Yeah, get all this old growth. Pulled out the new stuff actually really pretty. This smells a little, it's a little more fruity than sage you buy in the store, and it could be because that sage you buy in the store is stale.
Could be, yeah. Yeah, Camille's cat apparently got into the bag, and she says he's been on a high for 3 days. She keeps finding bits and pieces of catnip all over the place.
That's so funny. All right, green beans are planted. Yard-long green beans are planted. Jim is working, weeding the food forest and planning to take care of rabbits that keep eating our strawberries.
Yeah.
Oh, I see some of those. Look at these strawberries.
Oh yeah, there's some in there, but there's a lot where they're eating them.
Oh yeah. Look how pretty. So Jim's gonna keep on weeding, and he's gonna go mow some grass and do some things, and we're just gonna keep on puttering around in the garden today. But thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you enjoyed it, and follow us along on our journey. And we'd love to have you subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up and a like and share and all the things, So we will see you on the next video.
Good times.
Let's go do something else.
Or
Or keep doing this.
let's go do something else.
Oh, I'm hung up in the apple tree.